An Inconvenient Truth, episode 73. Today I'm going to have to hop right in because this is a long list. We're going to start off Romans chapter 1, verse 18. But God showed his anger from heaven against all sinful, wicked people who suppress the truth by their wickedness. We need to remember this. Suppress the truth by their wickedness. These are people who use violence to sway people away from God. Can we say woke? Okay. They know the truth about God because he's made it obvious to them, talking about they can look at nature and see all of this. Then it says down in 21, yes, they knew God, but they wouldn't worship him as God or even give him thanks. Again, woke. We see that all the time. It's not that they necessarily say there is no God. Many of them refuse to acknowledge him, and they're like, well, he's a horrible... And they start cutting him down and cussing at him and blaspheming God. Okay? Then it says, as a result, their minds became dark and confused. Dark and confused. I don't know, women saying, let's go get pregnant just so we can have an abortion is dark. People saying, oh, this child was born with an appendage, we should cut it off. That's confusion. And these people who have them, who are actually volunteering themselves as well as adults, they're going, well, I think I'm supposed to be a woman when they're born a man. That's confusion. This is literally right here, guys. It's all written. Okay? Claiming to be wise, they instead become utter fools. And instead of worshiping the glorious ever-living God, they worship idols made to look like mere people and birds and animals and reptiles. You go into most of their homes, they have idols. I've gone into some of their homes. They have idols of other gods, and it's all about nature and Gaia and whatever else. They will serve anything but the one true God. Okay? Now let's go down. 24. So God abandoned them to do whatever shameful things their heart desired. As the result, they did vile and degrading things with each other's bodies. Go down to verse 26. It talks about how women started becoming lesbians. Verse 27, men became homosexuals. And then, let me read this list to you. Okay, this is what is going to happen with these people. Their lives became full of every kind of wickedness, sin, greed, hate, envy, murder, quarreling, deception, malicious behavior, and gossip. They are backstabbers, haters of God, insolent, proud, and boastful. They invent new ways of sinning. Can we say woke? And they disobey their parents. They refuse to understand, break their promises, are heartless, and have no mercy. Okay? Let's look at one, greed. They want someone who's never owned slaves to pay someone who's never been a slave money because someone way in the past was a slave. Guys, it's inconvenient because this is Paul writing 2,000 years ago, and it's applicable now. As believers, we must pray against this type of demonic influence. I love you. Be blessed. I hope this helps.